Welcome back to The Bigger Picture, everyone. I'm your co-host, Kayla.
And I'm your co-host, Jaden.
And for those of you watching who are unfamiliar with the show, The Bigger Picture spreads awareness to the multicultural organizations and businesses that are present here on campus. That includes programs, events, and anything else pertaining to these orgs and businesses.
Kayla, how you like that new intro video?
I'm loving that new intro video. Jasmine did such a good job. Shout out to Jasmine.
Shout out to Jasmine, my bestie.
That looks so good.
Nah, that intro video looked nice. I love it. But
great.
Kayla, listen. So late last week, we got the official announcement for who will we have performing at Ozfest this year. So let's get the flyer on the monitor real quick. Hold on. Pull it up real quick.
Any second.
Any second now. Any second now with the flyer. If I had a magic wand, I would make it poof. But anyway, let me just tell y'all real quick. So this year, the members of DMA, Digital Music Association, will perform at this year's Ozfest. Follow up with Mariah the Scientist pulling up to Ozfest. Kayla, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, I'm not hating it. I like Mariah, I do. I don't know too many songs, but I like Mariah. I'm definitely hyped for that. I'm also excited to see the DMA. I know they got Darnizzle in there too, so you know, I'm ready to see what they gonna bring to the table. You know what I mean? What about you? How you feel about that?
I got a bunch of my people over there in DMAs ready to perform for Ozfest, so I'm actually excited to see what they pull off. You know what I'm saying? All year long, they've been doing their big ones with their performances. Yes. Every last one.
And their double XL freshman cypher, that was good.
Every last one of them.
Yes.
And on top of that, we get Mariah the Scientist. Now, I don't know much. See, there you go. Look at the flyer right here. Look at that. Look at that flyer, man. That flyer. See, look, I don't know much about Mariah the Scientist music, but I do know a little bit.
You don't know one song?
I do know, okay?
All right, tell me one song.
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
All right.
You don't know Spread Thin?
I do know Spread Thin.
All right.
Those are the two songs on my playlist, straight up. I'm still learning. I'm going to learn more.
You got to learn more. You got 2 weeks.
I know I got 2 weeks. Okay, Kyle, I got you.
Okay.
Yup.
So, on to some programs and events we have for the remainder of the semester. This Friday, April 25th, ATL Style Energy will be entering Oz as the African American Males Empowerment Network, Bold Black Beauties, and Fashion Oswego host their annual event, Freaknik. The event will take place at Lakeside Commons at 8:30 p.m. Make sure to pull up on time, though, because entry will be $5 after 10 p.m.
Not feeling like going off campus? That's all good. We got y'all. Also tomorrow, SAPB will be hosting a Neon Nights event inside MCC Sweatman Gym from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. There will be laser tag, roller skating, DIY lava lamps, and mini golf for students to come and enjoy.
And the very next Saturday, April 26th, there will be 2 events around campus. From 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., the Latino Student Union will be closing their week with their annual barbecue inside of Lakeside Commons. Come enjoy some great music, entertainment, and of course, free food.
Speaking of music and entertainment, later that day, the Digital Music Association will be having their annual Creators Ball and Sheldon Ballroom. Doors opening at 6 p.m. and show starting at 7 p.m. Tickets are available now in the box office and online for $6.
And on Wednesday, April 30th, the Black Student Union will be having their last program of the semester, Karamu, at 7 p.m. in MCC 231. This is a night of awards, so you don't want to miss it.
It's pronounced Karamu.
Karamu,
okay.
My apologies.
I got you.
My apologies.
I got you. But speaking of BSU, they will be hosting their last event of the semester, their annual May Day basketball tournament, next Sunday, May 4th, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. inside Lee Hall. There will be 8 teams of 7 players, and it will be $21 for each team to enter. If interested in entering, DM BSU at their Instagram page. Lastly, on Friday, May 9th, it will be a celebration as we will have our annual Ozfest event to end off the school year. They will kick off with daytime activities like carnival rides, inflatables, and food trucks, all from noon to 4 p.m. There will also be a picnic from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. with more food for anyone that is extra hungry. But to end off that day, it will be the Ozfest Rolling Oz concert starring DMA and Mariah the Scientist. This event will take place in MCC Arena with doors opening at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are still available in the box office and online for $20.
Jaden, what about ASO and their Battle of the Designers event? Did you forget about that?
No, I didn't. I was just about to get to that. But instead of me explaining, I got a video that I can do it for me.
Hey, are you coming to building? Whose event is that? ASO. Isn't ASO a...
Click.
I didn't fit it, but I rock it like a baby in a coat.
Video. I'm excited to go to that. I know they're going to be having a lot of different designers, a lot of different brands. How do you feel about that? Did you get your ticket yet, though?
I haven't got my ticket just yet, but I will get my ticket by the end of this week, okay?
Oh, okay.
Everybody should do the same. Trust
exactly.
me. All right?
I didn't get my ticket yet either, but still.
Hey, look at you about to clock me. You didn't get your ticket yet.
Nah, but you got to make sure you got your ticket, though.
Okay.
All right, well, we're going to cut to break now, and we'll be right back with our guests after the break on The Bigger Picture.
Chances are, every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back to...
And we are now back with The Bigger Picture, and we are here with the Asian Student Association Vice President and Secretary, Bija and Kinjal.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Y'all want to introduce yourself to the audience real quick?
Sure. You go first. So I'm Bija Kasu. I'm the Vice President for ASA.
Hi everyone, I'm Kinjal Barun and I am the Secretary for ASA.
Word. What's y'all major? What year are y'all?
No, you go
So
first.
I'm a Cognitive Science and Information Science double major, and this is my sophomore year.
Whoa, you gonna have some years, girl. Information science, I like that.
I'm first year and I'm broadcasting mass communication.
Indeed. Okay, look at you. All right. Word. Okay. So our first question for you two is that we know not too long ago y'all had your third annual Taste of Asia dinner. How was the preparation for that event, from the look of the Sheldon Ballroom to the amazing performances that evening?
I think as far as performances go, Kinjal can probably speak more on that since she was actually on the dance team.
Mm-hmm.
But as for preparing, we've been preparing since last semester, like we planned the theme, we had found a lot of the decorations that we wanted. Even though like when it came to the actual event, a lot of the stuff that we had planned didn't happen as we had planned it or imagined. It still went pretty well. We had to finagle it though for a lot of it, but I'm glad everything turned out well.
Yeah, and as far as the performances is concerned, I think we don't have like a specific dance team. We just like come together to perform for specific events. We don't have like the other multi-orgs club, like they have like specific dance team that's like practicing every day or like every week or so. We don't have that, so we kind of pull up like last minute performance every time. But yeah, we are glad that it worked out, and yeah, we had a pretty much good performance, and we got a lot of compliments, so I think that's fair.
Your performance was very impressive.
Thank you.
And what was your inspiration behind the theme for the dinner, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, so specifically, I think Emma and I, so our president for ASA, I think earlier last semester we had chosen like a photo that we thought was really beautiful, and it had like all the colors. That's kind of what we based the colors and off of, and a lot of the decorations, since so the photo was like the pink and green, and it was of like a South Asian girl in her like traditional clothing.
Yes.
And that's where we got like a lot of the fabric for the decorations and the colors that we chose.
Okay.
Also, it was in spring, so we were like more into colors and like flowers and stuff like that. So
Yes. So, what has been your favorite program or event from ASA that you've had this semester?
I guess personally for me, we had like the Ghibli-thon.
yeah, that was pretty
I think because Ghibli is so like the Ghibli movies are so like nostalgic for me. It was really nice to have a day where we like watched the movies, and we had like a little, what is it, Kahoot and a game, and we had prizes and we had food. So that I really enjoyed that one.
Okay.
So far, if I have to say the semester, I would probably say the dinner. But if I have to say the overall, like my favorite overall so far, I think it's the Diwali event that we had last semester. It was in like October, I guess. It was October.
Yeah, it was October.
It was October, November. So we had that event where we celebrated Diwali. It's one of the festivals celebrated in the South Asia, and the thing that we all got to celebrate that thing together made me really happy, and it was like really good for the team members, like the e-board, because we did not have to do a lot of effort as like the ASA dinner, but we had the fun that was equal to ASA dinner. So that was like a win-win thing for us.
Okay. So, how has being part of ASA influenced your understanding and appreciation of your own cultural identity?
That's a deep one.
For me, since I moved to America when I was really young, and especially where I grew up, there weren't a lot of Nepali people around. So I think getting to be a part of the e-board not only, I guess, let me like meet a lot more Nepali people, like find the Nepali community in Oswego, but also just understand or see more people who have that like Asian American identity. I think it's like, I moved around a lot growing up, but I've never lived in a place where there was like a good population of Asian people. And even though it isn't necessarily big, I do feel like having an Asian community really makes it feel a lot more like home when I'm here.
For me, I moved here like few months back, so I never thought about like me representing a country before that. So since I moved here, I have been representing my country like even in like conversations that I have with people, like the first thing they ask is like, where are you from, like stuff like that. So I, in a way, like I've been representing my country every time, and being a part of ASA, I have met a lot of like beautiful people that I can like call my friends now. So yeah, it was it was great thing to have like bonding with them. And in addition to that, I've also been learning a lot about other cultures, like other Asian cultures, and like things that we celebrate, like festivals and everything that we celebrate. So it's fun to be around people. Yeah.
What are some other cultures that you've been learning a little bit more about, if you don't mind me asking?
It's more the East Asian culture.
I will say, because we have
a
a lot of East Asian members, and they're like in SUNY Oswego, there's like the exchange programs with like China and South Korea and Japan. To kind of we have a lot of events in ASA that are meant to like include them in their culture. So I think in doing that and in the people that we meet in our events, we learn a lot more about like East Asian culture, where we're used to like South Asian culture.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
So what are some of the biggest challenges that the Asian Student Association has faced with promoting Asian culture and community on campus?
I feel like, at least in my opinion, because a lot of our members a lot of the ASA members tend to be international students or exchange students. We don't have a group that stays for very long. So every year it's kind of like a struggle to, you have to find members, and then like you have to find what they like to make them enjoy and want to come to the activities that we host. I feel like that's a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, and I feel like we have like more exchange program in the fall semester as compared to the spring semester. So this semester was a bit rough, I would say, like having like people around us, like having people to come to our event was a bit harder for us this semester because we did not have a lot of people who wanted to like come to our events. So
I can understand
I
that.
get that. We are going to cut to break now. Stay tuned to the bigger picture after the break.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
We are back again from break. Now, guys, my next question to y'all: what is your favorite Asian dish?
I will say there's a lot.
Okay, then give us them all.
So, personally, my mom worked as a chef growing up.
Yeah.
So we ate a lot of good food at home. If we're starting off with Nepali food, I think momo is really popular. Love momo.
Is my favorite.
It's kind of like dumplings, but like
it
Nepali.
has some Nepali touch to it, like the Nepali ingredients and stuff in the filling. So it tastes really different than the regular dumpling.
Yeah. And I guess roti, which is kind of It's not flatbread, but it's kind of like naan, but like the home version of it.
Wait, you said it's called roti?
Yeah.
What's it called? I think we eat that in Trinidad. Does it have chickpeas in it too, or no? Or maybe it's a little bit different.
No, so we use roti and we eat it with like other vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a bread thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, homemade bread.
Yeah, we made that a lot growing up, and then we eat it like at least for breakfast. A lot of the times we would eat it with like gobi, which is like cauliflower, like fried cauliflower, and like golbarakotar, which is like
tomato sauce kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's like spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
Yeah.
And I also like chatpate. I can't miss chatpate on any of the food conversation. It's also one of the like food that's like really easy to make. It's kind of
like a street food.
Yeah, it's a street food. It's really popular street food in Nepal, and we try to make it like all the time during like different events, because like it's kind of easy to make, and like a lot of people like chatpate, so like we make it like most of the time. So yeah.
Nice, nice.
Coming out of like Nepali food, for me, we like a lot of Vietnamese and Thai food in our family. So I like bún bò Huế. I don't know if I'm saying that correct, but that one's Vietnamese. And for Thai food, we really like pad Thai.
Oh my gosh, I love pad Thai. I was hoping you was gonna say that so I could relate. I love that.
I really like Korean food a lot. And here I can't like eat it that often, so I have to go to Syracuse to eat Korean food.
It's not too many places like that here in Oswego. So.
But I really like Korean barbecue and bibimbap, which is like a rice bowl thingy.
Go to the city, you'll find a whole bunch of Korean barbecue spots. Trust me.
Yeah.
That too.
Yo.
So can you share a particular moment or impactful moment that happened at ASA?
Like related to what?
Like just a memorable moment that happened
it could
in
be
ASA.
anything memorable for like you, like yourself.
That's something I just felt like, like just really brought together the ASA community. Like just something that a really good memory. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, I think girls can relate to this, but when you're getting ready for an event, like when like all of the e-board was getting ready, so we were switching off for like getting ready for the e-board dinner. Like some of us were like e-board dinner, the ASA dinner, so some of us were like actually setting up the event, some of us were changing, but we were all doing it together, and I think
helping each other like do their hair and like makeup. It was really fun.
I think it is, although it's not on purpose, we do have an all-girl e-board right now, and I feel like the bonding is always really fun.
Yeah. And also the e-board bondings that we have. Like we don't have like a particular e-board bonding and stuff, but we just like happen to have like whenever we are like making food or something like that. One thing that I really loved for our ASA week was like preparing for our bake sale. It was so fun. We were at the basement of Heart, all of the e-board cooking like the
all of us were cooking. I think it lasted
fun.
for like 7 hours that we were all like
we were up till like 3 in the morning.
Just to prepare everything. It ended up really nice, and I think we made, because like obviously when we were preparing for the bake sale, we didn't get to try the food, so the day after we had an e-board bonding, and we made it just for ourselves, and we ate a lot.
As y'all should. So how do you two manage your organization roles, classes, and being an active student leader for your community on campus?
You just gotta do it. Like, how to say this? I think in general, I'm sure everyone as a student knows, like, time management is really important, and how everyone does it is different. There are some weeks where you just have to get through them. There are some weeks that you can plan. There's a lighter schedule. You can plan beforehand to do things. But I like to think that, at least for me, I just like I prioritize what I have to do, and then like if I'm outside of my room, I have to be productive. That's my general opinion. I only come to my room, or I only get into my bed once I'm I'm free for the day. That's how I tend to manage my time. So if I'm like gone for class, if I have a gap in between, I'm either at the library studying and doing my work, or preparing for events. And obviously communicating, I think that's a big part of when you're in a college club in a leadership position, since everyone's free at different times, staying on top of communication.
Yes.
For me, I think I have like specific time for specific work. Like I usually do all of my school work during night. I don't know why, but I feel like really productive at night. And
That's
all
the
of
truth,
the
that's
like
true.
email stuff, like whatever I have to do for the club and everything, I do it in the daytime. So it's like different time for different activities, like really helping me. And also like we used to have like our programs, like our meetings and our events, like every other Monday or like every Monday. Like
Yeah, we
one
have a
Monday we
schedule.
used to have like our meeting, another Monday we used to have like events. So I did not plan anything for the Monday evening so that I could like come to the event or like meeting or something like that. So that's how I plan. And sometimes I forget to eat, but that's fine.
Oh, I wouldn't say that's fine, girl.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so in the spirit of Ozfest being around the corner, what are your 2 favorite artists? Or you can name 3.
Should that be like someone who is coming to us?
No, like your
It could be
personal
any-
favorites.
It could be anyone y'all like.
Okay.
Yo.
One of my favorite artists is Halsey. I really like her music. I got introduced to her music like when I was, I don't know, 11, I guess. I don't know. Like I was a kid, but I did not understand most of her lyrics or anything back then, like what it meant. I didn't know that was like so deep. But then like now I listen to them and it's like, yeah. So.
I think for me, especially during the school year, I'm trying to have like mindless music.
Okay.
So there's like artists that I listen to that it's not like lyrical music, it's more like just
the
sounds.
beat, okay.
Yeah, Flawed Mangoes.
Okay. Yes.
I also like 1975.
Okay. Yes.
I listen to a lot of Keshi during the school year too, but it's nice to listen to on the lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Listening to music on the lake is a 10 out of 10 and we'll recommend to everybody.
I think I need to do that sometime tomorrow.
During sunset.
Sometime tomorrow during sunset. I need to go by the lake and just really just listen to music. 'Cause that I tell you that's therapy. That's therapy.
It's free therapy.
That's free therapy. Yep.
And I'd also like to add, like there are a lot of like emerging artists in Nepal that I listen to, but it's not like one or particular artist that I'm like listening to right now. It's like a lot of artists, and I have like Nepali playlists that I listen to, and I'm really like happy that how Nepali music industry is like growing, and they are like going into different genre of music. So it's nice.
Yes.
Okay. If you were to visit SUNY Oswego again 5 years from now, what would you envision ASA looking like? One of y'all can answer this question.
What? Only one can answer the question?
One of y'all can answer, or both of y'all can answer. It just doesn't matter.
I just hope that ASA has a lot of active members. Like, I just hope like there would be a lot of students who would be like willing to take part in a lot of events or as a leader in ASA. So yeah.
I hope that for our future e-board that, again, like we have a lot more members, and so that part of being on e-board is more stable, but also that we have more budget so that
more
we can we can host a lot of events.
Heavy on the budget.
Yeah.
Heavy on the budget.
I'm sure all orgs.
Oh, I know. All orgs feel the same way.
Yeah.
Trust me when I say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And more collaboration, I guess.
Yes,
Like
well,
with different
Yeah.
clubs.
I think especially like going on like having more budget, it would open up so many opportunities that we would love to have.
It really will. It really would.
Yeah.
So, real quick, could you guys give me a little quick answer? What advice do you have to students wanting to join a club? Only one person can answer.
Or both of y'all.
Like maybe looking to join ASA?
We're nice. Feel free to
Very
come.
nice.
I think
That's
all
perfect.
the cultural orgs are very nice. So if you're interested in joining, I would recommend going. It's not like the orgs aren't ones that you have to go to every single event. It's very like come and go as you please.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I would also like to add, like, you don't I mean, you don't technically have to be Asian to join
Oh,
ASA.
yeah.
Is
I
like
think
one
that's
of
the
the
big
point that I
one.
want to add, because like a lot of people are like they want to like join ASA. They want to learn about Asian culture and everything, but they are like scared to join because like they're not Asian. So I would like to say that you don't have to be Asian to join ASA. We are open to everyone. Just come visit us.
Real talk, real talk.
So,
And got this one?
All right, I got this one.
Yeah.
This is the end of our episode, guys. Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
Thanks for
Thank you
having
for
us.
having us.
No
Yeah.
problem. All right, and that is it. We will see you next week for the bigger picture for our senior week episode. Bye.